Hello, survivors, and welcome to a silly Saturday video. In today's video, we are playing the rot only build. There is one more skill that we don't have, so we have substituted it for Bloodlust until we do receive it. We are on Curse 48 Endless Cycle 1. We just finished it. We died twice because we were chasing our Panther. We are playing on the Sentinel, and the skills that we are using are Venomous Volley, Acid Rain, Swamp Boar, Bladed Chakram, Putrefy, and then we're looking for either the Summon Rats or we are looking for the Corroded Explosion one. I can't remember the exact name of it now. Unfortunately, for some reason, it's come off the top of my mind, but it's the skill that the Death Knight has. Anyway, for our runes, we are running Skill Affinity Nature, Skill Inclination Nature, Skill Mastery Nature, Unconventional Start, and Weapon Expert. We are saving our 5 points for this next cycle, so let's get straight into it. You'll also notice that our Panther does not spawn in the very beginning of the run, and that is fine. That's how it usually works. He only spawns after a certain period of time, and once that time has been allocated, then he will spawn somewhere either on my left, right, top or bottom. So we're just going to wait about 30 to 40 seconds and then we'll be able to see where the Panther is spotted. You'll know once he spawns because the eyes at the bottom will turn white, and that means that he is around in the game. But until then, he isn't available, so it doesn't really matter where you run, you're not going to find him. Okay, he should spawn very soon. I am hoping to grab ourselves the last skill, but it is going to be very RNG. Otherwise, we are just grabbing cast frequency, multicast, area of effect, and everything like that. Here's the eyes. They did pop up, so they started turning white. That means he is to the bottom. There he is over there. And then we are going to try and do the Panther trick. Obviously, if we lose him before boss fights, we're not going to worry about the Panther because he will get us killed. Like I mentioned earlier, both of the lives that I've lost have been because of the Panther and because of being stuck on walls. So hopefully we don't die, at least not before we get our final skill. We're just going to run around in circles, absolutely annihilating everything. A really cool thing, let me just show you now, is that Venomous Volley is doing 6k damage over the period of the time. That is because we do have the Panther, so I think it's looking at about 4 or 5k without the Panther, but that is a ridiculous amount of damage to come from a rot skill. So I don't know if you know, but like if we had to look at Bladed Chakram, we're looking at 2-3 or 1-3, 799 from Acid Rain, and then we look at the Venomous Volley and it's like 6k. It's just insanely silly amounts of damage, and it's really cool to do that amount of damage with a dot skill. There is another skill in the game that has just as much dot damage, that is Firewall. You're also sitting above 4k plus damage from that, so also another skill that we will do a silly Saturday of in the future, but unfortunately not right now. Okay, get some more life, area of effect, and there's contagion. Thank you. So we finally got it. We managed to get one of the last 6th skill. Also very hard damage from it. The base damage is 2400. We can finally get rid of Bloodlust, and now we have our full 6 rot skills. Now I have been trying this on different characters. I tried it on the Beastmaster, I tried it on the Necromancer because he had Petrify and the rats already. I tried it on the Death Knight because he had Contagion, and I've just been trying it on a whole bunch of different people, and each person I have failed. And then I remembered when I was trying this on the Death Knight and I had all the skills and everything available, we landed up remembering that Venomous Volley was one of the skills. So I was like, you know what, why don't we start off using the character that has a passive as well, and we can go from there. So we landed up getting absolutely everything we needed here, which is fantastic. And now we're just going to keep running around and killing things. So we are in a fantastic spot over here, ladies and gentlemen. And for a Silly Saturday build, for a random rot only build, we are able to completely destroy Curse 7. As you can see, normally my Silly Saturday builds, we land up playing on Curse 0 just to attempt the build and see how much damage they do. But with the new skill tree, a lot of the builds are viable for Curse 7, and this is just a good example of that. Okay, we are probably going to dismount the Panther. There we go. It's actually easier to play when he's dismounted, so we might just leave him out of this. We do have more than enough stats by now that we don't need the Panther, and the movement speed is quite dizzying, so we want to just be able to see everything that's going on and not need all that movement speed. Okay, one of the bosses, there he is. Can you stop following me and die? Thank you so much for complying. Alright, perfect. One thing that is to note, ladies and gentlemen, is that when you're playing Putrefy, Putrefy only affects your allies, so it causes all allies in the area, so you do need a summons for Putrefy to work. If you do not have the summons units, it will not work, and then you are going to be just sitting there casting a skill that doesn't do anything, so do keep that in mind. Alright, we're just going to go destroy these. I think we're going to stay off the Panther for now. We've got more than enough damage, as you can see, to kill things. We've got more than enough movement speed, and we just don't want to land up sitting in a wall and getting hit and dying because of that. I mean, as you can see there, anyway, we got stuck on something and it got us hurt. So the less damage we take all the time, the better for us, because this is a cycle 2, which means that we do have less healing from leveling up and things like that, and therefore we're not going to get to our full life again as easy as we would if we were playing on Curse 0. So got to be careful, got to make sure that we're not taking unnecessary damage like I already am. Okay, perfect. Only thing with Endless, it is slightly easier than Overlord, because Overlord, the bosses spawn a lot faster, and there's also more bosses that spawn, where Endless, it's the same amount of everything, they just got the more HP and everything. So Endless is definitely easier than Overlord, but it just depends on how you feel like playing and the build you have, because some builds are just really strong when it comes to the damage that they can do. So you are very much able to do the Overlord cycles with them. Like, we probably could have done Overlord with this build, but I just felt more comfortable playing it on Endless over that portal. Ooh, that was a close one. We nearly got clipped onto a wall there, and that would have been the death of us. We do have to be careful of our dear friend over there, because he has his like bladed chakram as well. And if you're not careful, if you don't remember that he shot it out, it will come back and kill you. Alright, lots of elites over here trying to slam the ground and kill us. That's not allowed. Honestly, who never told them the memo? Some more cast frequency, more multicast, some damage for burst. That means increased stacking of... Oh gosh. Ooh, we're in a corner. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, we got this. We've got this, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Perfect. Stay alive. That's all we need to do, is just stay alive. Stay away from all these elites. Dodge all of the red on the screen. There we go. Okay, boss fight. That's perfect. Caught on something there. I have no idea what caught us out there, but we got caught on something. Looked like we got caught on an enemy, actually. The only thing is nice that Sentinel actually has 3 dashes, so you don't have to worry about getting another dash. Movement speed will probably be the best thing though otherwise for him. And then the nice thing is Rot actually like moves from target to target, so as long as we are killing things, the Rot stacks will just keep getting higher and higher, and it becomes a lot easier to kill things because they just die around you without any effort from your part. So grab some damage over there, more area of effect, and more area of effect. The only thing now is that we really want some HP because any hit now is going to kill us. But the fact that we got up to 16 out of 20 of the bosses, for me that's a win. So even if we die now, that is perfect. I don't mind that. This is an untested build by me. I'm sure other people have played it though, but that's what I'm saying, by me. I haven't really tested it. It was on a whim. Firstly, yesterday's video really reminded me of my favorite colors. I don't know how, but yeah, so my favorite color being green, in case you didn't watch the Nordic Ashes video yesterday, and that's why we decided, well, this silly Saturday we're going to make it a green build, besides 4-bladed chakram, but it does do Rot, which is green, and that's why we decided to do it. Let's see if we can get him without dying. And there we go, and that's going to be for the final bosses if we do get it, but hopefully we don't end up getting caught somewhere and that's going to kill us, because it can be very possible. As you can see, our movement speed is pretty insane because of all the buffs that we've been doing to it. But there we go, bladed chakram damage, that's perfect. Just make sure we're not stuck on anything over here. And there's the last set of bosses spawning. Again, as you can see, we do get stuck on things, so we do just want to be careful. Okay, we need to get off this Panther, he's going to kill us. Get off the Panther. Alright, perfect. Okay, well, 2 bosses are dead, come on. Don't do this to me, game. We're right there at the end. Oh, we got some life. Yes. Okay, perfect. He's following me. That's good. That's good. He's dead. We've only got the Arse Incarnation left. Come on, game. Come on, we can do this. Die. Yes, okay, that is fantastic. We managed to make it. We got ourselves obviously a 27-minute run, but that's okay. We managed to make it. We completed it with no lives, and we are victorious. So that was really stressful for a silly Saturday, but it's okay. It was a silly video, and we did do it on high curse. So as you can see, Venomous Volley dealing nearly 1 trillion damage, and Putrefy and Swamp Ball also up there. But you can see in the beginning, before I found all the skills, I was using Noxious Shot as well, and a little bit of Chromatic Bolt. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and always remember, keep safe survivors. Until next time, cheers.